Peter, one of the great features of this game surely must be the accurate kicking in these blustery conditions. 14-6 Essendon, 15-7 Collingwood. Thompson, another tap down, straight to Beck. Beck breaks the tackle very intelligently for a young fellow. Up towards McKenna. McKenna just fails to mark. In there is Bissett. So too is Maloney. It comes back to Bissett. Smothers. Umpire Smith will ball it up at centre-half forward, or just forward at centre-half forward in the Collingwood forward zone. Hurd in luck with Mackenzie. Hurd wins the tap down. It goes towards Smith. He hooks it off the ground out towards the halfback flank in Hickmott, but he can't handle it. Play again. 97 Collingwood, 90 Essendon, 7 points the difference. 9 minutes of the final quarter have elapsed.
Boundary throw in half-forward line for the Collingwood side. The breeze is starting to even get stronger in this final quarter, favouring the end to which Essendon are kicking. Don McKenzie can't get boot to ball. Bench is done by Hurd. Here comes number 34, that's Maloney for the Essendon side. Short, dangerous kick is marked for Collingwood by Beck, and he is only about 20 metres out.
That was foolish play by Essendon's Maloney. He should have gone to the boundary line. He elected to kick it across goal, and he knows he's made the mistake. He's rubbing his head in disappointment, and Beck, of course, has the big opportunity.
Kick number 16 coming up for this young fellow. Bangs for goal. I don't know. It's touch and go. Well, you can see a minor score. Well, he's played a great game, young Beck. 16 kicks. He's kicked 2 goals. Thorold, is it? 2 goals. But the difference is 8 points. Anybody's game at Windy Hill as we approach the 10-minute mark of this final quarter. And Jeff Pryor, who's done a great job on Peter McKenna, boots out towards the half-back line, the outer side of the ground. Chance for Dons through Smith to move out of defence. He can't quite break clear. He may get a free kick. Umpire Smith right on the scene. Yes, he will. Well, umpire Smith hasn't missed a thing. He's done a great job. Turn, the kick goes towards the centre. It's all Collingwood. Oborn, good mark. Plays on the flash. Runs a good. Oh, he's going to be penalised. He's run too far, I think. No, he's not penalised. He beats in towards full forward, but he's way off line, out of bounds in the full. And Don McKenzie will take the free kick. Well, what's happening here, I think?
Umpire Smith had the whistle up to the mouth to blow that free kick against. I don't know what Don's doing. He's trying to tell umpire Smith what to do.
Well, Don McKenzie has the free kick as a result of Oborn kicking out on the full, and that's the decision, and play's underway.
McKenzie back towards centre-half back. It's punched away from Beck. Dunn has it now. Fires it towards goal. It's gone across the face and out of play in the opposite forward pocket. 98 Collingwood, 90 Essendon. 8 points the difference in the Collingwood forward zone. Dunn taps it down towards Wayne Richardson. He tries to hook it back with the right foot, but not far enough. Another behind to the Magpies. 99 plays 90. Collingwood 9 points in front. 12 minutes into the final turn. Jeff Pryor to put it into play. A lovely kick, a good 75-metre one. Thompson flies, doesn't take the mark, but comes to it quickly. Gets the hand pass out to Max Richardson. Thompson's been magnificent this afternoon. Max Richardson now half forward flank, lines it up from a long way out. McKenna getting under it with Pryor. Hurd has it, tries to right foot it through, can't get it. McKenna's there, knocked out of the way. Umpire Smith is allowing play to go on, but now he'll ball it up. Only 2 metres out from the Collingwood goal line. Well, a bit of pushing and shoving going on there, a lot of indecisive football. Hurd taps it cleverly down. Pryor has it, gets the Dons out of trouble. The mark taken by Fletcher. Whoops. Ken Fletcher, been one of Essendon's star players all the season, easily their most consistent, and have been a good player today. Up towards centre-half forward, knocked away by Cranny, taken by Amos. Amos shrugs off an opponent. Up towards full forward, Gott getting under it and takes the mark. Gott, who played extremely well at full-back since moved there, halfway through the second quarter.
Gott finds Salmon on the half-back flank. The difference is 9 points in Collingwood's favour. Salmon in turn towards the centre wing on the outer side, and Wayne Richardson will be off for a bash. He's had about 25 kicks, handballs to Weirmouth. Weirmouth about 60 metres, 15 metres out from goal. Bangs in towards the goals, and Hurd just touches it, and it's through for a minor score. Difference, 10 points. Collingwood lead. The scoreboard shows Collingwood a total of 15-10, 99. 15-10-100 that should be, and Essendon are 14-6, a total of 90. Play out towards the centre of or almost the centre. The mark is taken for the Dons in that position by Amos, who came on in the second quarter. Boots towards the centre wing, in fact. Bounces free. Over the back, the chance is there for Emin. Bit slow. Eventually gets it out towards Parks. Plenty of pace, Parks. Handball towards the half-forward line by Parks. Finds its mark in Wilson. Wilson downfield. The free kick, I think, may go. It will. Free kick will go downfield. Umpire Smith has indicated it, yes, and it will. And this will be a certain goal for Essendon. Although it may have even gone through for a goal.
No, it was a behind, Peter.
Now, umpire Smith's moving back. Well, the free kick, one would think, would have to go downfield thoroughly, surely.
Well, he must have been interfered with as he was kicking it, Peter. We were looking, I was looking downfield to see whether Jenkin and who was going to mark it between Jenkin and Perry, and he must have been infringed with when he was kicking it.
Well, Wilson within scoring distance, puts it in. It's going to be touch and go. It's there. It's a goal. It's a goal for the Dons. Kicked by Andy Wilson, who's played a great game too. Kevin Quick see how many kicks for young Wilson. 18 kicks. And the Dons now trail by only 4 points. Anybody's game. The final quarter has been in progress for 14 minutes. There's the score. 100 Collingwood, 96 Essendon. And the final quarter almost halfway through as umpire Smith bounces the ball and plays underway.
Thompson taps it down yet again to Wearmouth. Wearmouth up towards centre half forward. It's taken by Andrews. He's been a great defender for Essendon, their best. Up towards the half forward line it goes, and the mark taken by Delahunty. Delahunty came on to replace John Williams just before three-quarter time. Boots it to centre half forward. O'Callaghan misses the mark. In there is Gott. So too is O'Callaghan again, but the umpire Smith will bounce it at centre half forward for the Dons. They trail by 4 points. We're halfway through the final turn. Thompson again, cleverly over the back to Wearmouth. Wearmouth breaks the tackle, comes across towards the centre of the ground, to the centre half forward with his kick. It eludes Oborn. It comes to Parks. Parks coming back into the Essendon side for the first time for 3 or 4 weeks. It's towards Andy Wilson. He was grabbed when not in possession, and Wilson will take the free kick.
In almost the identical position as his previous goal, so the Dons could hit the front. Well, they lost the lead. In the second quarter, they led by 3 points at quarter time. They haven't led since early in the second quarter. Wilson can put them back in front. Oh, this kick won't go. It's right across the face of goals. Thompson pushed out. Boundary throw-in will come up, I think, in the forward pocket for Essendon on the outer side. Collingwood lead by 4 points. At one stage in the third quarter, their advantage was 30 points, but Essendon refused to give in and have whittled down that lead to 4 points. Number 25 over the back was Moss, but Collingwood to break clear through Wearmouth. Back towards the centre wing on the outer side, and the mark is taken by Perry for Essendon. Perry now to boot the Dons. Back into attack. Perry, awkward-looking kick towards the half-forward line. Number 29's Emin. Over the back it goes. Thompson couldn't collect it. Chance for Essendon. Tap forward by Schultz. Number 12. He'll spin onto his right boot. Now he'll lose the tackle. Bangs for goal. In towards the full forward line. Not a good kick. And it's out of bounds. And there were 2 Essendon players in the goal square.
That's right, Peter. There were 2 of them. Moss and Casson were waiting for that kick to arrive, and had it gone accurately, it would have fallen into one of their arms. Jenkins taps it down. Close is there. Can't pick it up. Hooks it in again. Wait for umpire Smith. It's picked up by Atkinson. He breaks the tackle. Boots it down towards the half-back flank. Manasseh on the field for Collingwood. Can't hook it in. Smith does for Essendon. Back towards Delahunty. Delahunty a hand pass to Fletcher. Fletcher has the chance now. Is tackled. Loses possession of it. And the ball goes close to the boundary line, but it's picked up by Atkinson. Booted now down towards centre wing, but umpire Smith has received the signal from the boundary umpire. It's to be thrown in half-back flank for Collingwood, half-forward flank for Essendon, out of sight of the ground. 17 minutes gone. 4 points the difference in Collingwood's favour.
The Dons in attack. Well, Jenkins on the ball for the first time, virtually of the match. And umpire Smith moves in to call for another bounce. Almost a capacity crowd here at Windy Hill under very cold, windy conditions. In fact, it rained almost entirely for the first half. Manasseh trying to barge his way through the pack. Up Joe Amos, free kick, too high. He's done very well since he came on, Thorold.
Extremely well.
In fact, he's had 8 kicks and he only came on
20 minutes into this third quarter.
That's right. There's the kick now. Down deep in towards the full forward line. Look at that big pack of players. Down the ground. Chance for Schultz. He's in trouble. Handball, ineffective. Collingwood clear through Salmon. Back towards the half-back line. Here comes big Perry. Handball in turn goes to Delahunty. Delahunty bangs for goal, and the Dons are wasting opportunities. Out of bounds on the full.
Peter, the wind has swung right around now towards the school end of the ground, and it's blowing diagonally across the ground from one back pocket to the opposite forward pocket, and it's Thompson's kick in, an enormous kick to the outer side of the ground. A chance now for Fletcher, but he can't gather it in. It's out of play. Centre wing, outer side.
18 and a half minutes of play, too.
4 points in Collingwood's favour. 100 plays 96. Jenkin in ruck. First time during the match. Picked up by Amos. He's met solidly. Kicked across ground to Parks. Parks has to break the, or rather Oborne breaks the tackle. Gets the ball away from Parks. Drives it up towards half-forward flank, and the mark is taken by Pryor of Essendon. And the Dons go forward again with a long kick by Pryor towards half-back line. Bissett has it, pushed in the back. Pryor, now Close has it, breaks the tackle. Can he straighten up? He breaks another tackle, and another one, and is caught. Will be holding the ball. He had 3 chances to get his kick in close. Each time he tried to gather that extra yard and overdid it somewhat, and it's Cranage to take the free kick.
19 minutes of play now in this final quarter. Collingwood clinging to a 4-point lead as Cranage boots out towards the half-back flank, but umpire Smith is going to call a 15-metre penalty on Essendon. The scoreboard is 15-10, 100 to Collingwood. The Dons, 15-6, 96. It's been a fantastic game all day. Under pretty poor conditions for football, but we've seen some great play. Now, Cranage takes his second kick towards the centre wing. In front Essendon, great mark to Parks. Well, players have been handling this ball like it was a dry ball to Wilson. Ball should have marked it. Casson the opportunity to break clear. He may get a free kick. No, boundary throw in. Casson trying for the free kick. That was his only chance of breaking clear, really, with 2 Collingwood players besetting him. But a boundary throw in half-forward line for the Essendon side. Jenkin, the tap down goes Essendon's way. Casson can't pick it up. They're all overrunning it. Now Casson kicks it off the ground, and it's a beautiful step pass straight to O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan, half-back line, to boot Collingwood out of danger, and they're in danger because their lead is only 4 points.
He boots it to centre half forward. Dunn getting under it. This fails to mark. It comes to Maloney, but Bissett is there. He sends the hand pass out to Max Richardson. Dunn tries to force his way through the pack. So too is Atkinson. It goes up towards the forward pocket. In comes big Don McKenzie. Carts it over the line in racehorse fashion.
That was the pace. He's only about 32. He's a youngster.
And he came from a good 20 metres away. In ruck, Perry. Kicked off the ground by Wilson, straight into the arms of Wayne Richardson, and this would be Wayne Richardson's 25th kick. 27th kick, Wayne Richardson. Been at his brilliant best today, and would be close behind Len Thompson as best player on the ground. Wayne Richardson at left or right half-forward flank. We've had 21, nearly 22 minutes of play in this final term. The Magpies only lead by 4 points. A score here or a goal by Collingwood would be invaluable. It's a long kick by Richardson, right up towards the kick-off line. It's over the back and it's out of play in the forward pocket before Beck can get to it for a boundary throw in. 100 points Collingwood, 96 Essendon. 22 minutes of play gone in this final term.
Tap down was Hurd's way, taken by Twiggy Dunn, and he's banged it through. Well, Twiggy Dunn, the opportunist, has kicked 4 goals. He started off at full back, was switched midway through the second quarter to centre half forward, and when he was switched for a period of about 4 minutes, Thorold, the Dons came right back into the game with 3 quick goals, but by golly, he's done well since being moved into that forward position.
Yes, well, at that time, Peter, it looked to be the wrong move, but in looking back in retrospect, it's been a better move because Dunn has given Collingwood a winning centre-half forward position, and Gott has done well at full back.
Well, the lead is 10 points again. Can the Dons come back? They will. Schultz to bang them towards the half-forward line. Well spotted there by Essendon. Thompson can't quite break clear. Casson off the ground. Doug got it and turned off the ground out towards the half-back line. And then pursued the chances for the Collingwood side through Pennage from half-back line. Short pass towards the centre wing. Should be marked, and is by Manasseh. Manasseh will play on. From the centre wing to drive Collingwood towards the half-forward line. Look at that spiral torpedo. I think it's a beauty. Don McKenzie can't mark it. McKenna's there. Close to the boundary line. McKenna trying for a free kick.
Oh,
down they go.
Free kick to McKenna.
And Don McKenzie and Peter McKenna having little to do, and in comes some other players. That's only virtually the first flare-up in this game, because umpire Smith has done a great job. Tempers have settled, I think. Any comments, Thurl?
Well, Peter, before the actual rough stuff started, McKenna was bundled out of the way when the ball was over the boundary line. Now that is a free kick. But umpire Smith on that occasion was just a little too far away to actually see it, but it was certainly clear on our screen. Boundary throw in. Hurd taps it over the back, straight into the hands of Delahunty. It rebounds to Perry. Perry in turn to Andrews. Andrews takes a flying swipe at Max Richardson, and the free kick will go Collingwood's way. Well, Andrews has been a fine player for Essendon this afternoon, but there is no need for that. And Max Richardson is deep in the forward pocket. The Magpies lead by 10 points. We've had some 24 minutes of play in this final term. Richardson's kick is a towering one up to the kick-off line, almost a mark to Dunn. Coming through is McKenzie. It's on to the boot of McKenna has run into trouble there. Should be free kick for holding the ball, and I think he will be.
Well, players don't want to get too excited at this stage, Thurl, with the finals coming up and both sides in the finals. And it'd be, well, suicide to get too excited and ruin the chance of playing in the finals. Play on the half-forward line, but umpire Smith's going to hold it, and the free kick will go Essendon's way, I would think. Big jerker. Play certainly, no, it's going Collingwood's way. Play is certainly firing up in the latter stages of this final quarter. Collingwood side lead by 10 points. We've been playing for 24 minutes almost into time off. This is Lee Adamson, not within scoring distance. He's at centre half forward. Kicks a long one towards the full forward line. They're falling in all directions. Behind the pack, the chance for Don McKenzie to clear for Essendon, which he does. Out towards the centre wing on the outer side. It's going to bounce free. Adamson can't quite pick it up, but he does it. No, he misses the ball. Centre wing, Casson streams into the play. Here comes Manasseh. Manasseh swings under his right boot. What's the pass like? Towards his captain, Wayne Richardson, but he couldn't mark it. And in fact, it'll be an Essendon mark, or a free kick was there all the way. And to be taken by Delahunty towards the half-forward line. Big Len can't mark the ball. He's been moved into the fence in this final quarter after rucking entirely right throughout the game. Half-forward line for the Essendon side. Pack developing, nothing happening. Umpire Smith calls for a bounce. Time is starting to run out for Essendon. 25 and a half minutes of play have elapsed in the final quarter. And the Collingwood side lead by 10 points. The ball about 25 metres out from Essendon's goal. They need a goal here. Tap down for the first time goes Essendon's way. Cleared away by Callaghan. Out towards half-back flank. Manasseh and Amos in pursuit. But a boundary throw-in will come up on the centre wing on the outer side.
Manasseh, who came on to replace Price early in the final quarter, playing in the centre. Tap down to Jenkins. Amos is there with Max Richardson. The ball's gone out of play again for a boundary throw in. Half-forward, not half-forward flank, it's almost centre wing, nearer to the centre wing position. 10 points lead to Magpies as Jenkins wins the tap down. It goes out towards the boundary line again for another throw in, and that's good defensive play by the big Magpie ruckman. 106 to 96, 10 points in Collingwood's favour, 26 minutes into the final turn.
Jenkins having his first turn on the ball, infringes, and the free kick will go Essendon's way, and they'll need to hurry. Taken by the big fellow in Perry, that awkward-looking style, only covers about 30 metres, but the mark is Essendon's way. Taken on the half-back line by Maloney. In turn, it goes across towards Andrews. Andrews kicks, not covering any great deal of distance towards the half-forward line. Wayne Richardson trying to break clear with the ball. Umpire Smith on the spot will have to call for a bounce pretty shortly, but the Dons may break clear. They do. Towards the half-forward line. Close tries to intercept. Cranage can't get an effective boot to ball. He may get a free kick. Umpire Smith moving in, and Cranage will take the free kick. Well, umpire Smith's decisions are pretty easy to predict, Thorold, aren't they? They're always there.
They certainly are. And he breaks up the packs quickly. He's a very quick umpire with his decisions.
Well, Cranage breaks clear. Beautiful pass, too. Just wide of Callaghan, though. Here comes the Dons. A chance here on the half-forward line for Parks. He'll have to kick it quickly. Short pass to beauty to Robin Close. Close should kick it from here. It's normally a delightful kick. He's only about 35 metres out. Has the breeze right over his shoulder, favouring the major opening. He's kicked, 2 or 3, Thorold?
Robin Close has kicked 3.
3. Chance for number 4. And a chance for Dons to win the game because they trail by 10 points. This needs to be a goal. Robin Close lines up. Oh, it's not a good kick. It's way offline. It's out of bounds on the full. Well, with that kick, I would say Essendon's chances have gone. 28 minutes of play have elapsed, and Collingwood lead 106 to Essendon 96.
Thompson has rested most of this last quarter in the back pocket. Boots it a long way out to the outer side of the ground. Flying high was Jenkins, but Bissett in there. Been a quiet player in this final quarter, George Bissett. Picks it up now, boots it to the centre wing. Racing to it is Richardson, but it's gone out of bounds on the full. Free kick taken by Maloney. Finds Fletcher, centre wing, towards the half-forward flank, in fact. Fletcher now up towards the half-forward flank. It's off the side of the boot. Will it go out of play? Now it bounces back for Casson to grab it. Swings around onto the right foot, boots it towards centre half-forward. Noonan flies, tapped away by Cranage into the arms of Moss of Essendon. Moss looking for Parks, and it's found Parks at centre half-forward. Barry Parks, who suffered a fractured jaw some 3 or 4 weeks ago against North Melbourne. First game back today. Has had a relatively quiet day, but he had a chance to bring Essendon back into the game. Puts it through for a major to Essendon. That's Park's second goal, Peter.
Time is still dangerous for the Dons because 29 minutes of play exactly have elapsed. Collingwood lead by 4 points, I'd say, gauging on the first 3 quarters, which went for about 31 minutes, didn't they, Kevin? 31 the first quarter, 31 the second, 30 the third one. And this final quarter has been in progress for 29 minutes and 20 seconds. So the Dons need a goal in about 1 minute. They trail by 4 points. Here at Windy Hill, an enormous crowd, and play's underway. A chance in the centre for Essendon to move forward. Delahunty, a bit lethargic there, but handballs out to Parks. Parks can't get an effective kick the ball. Chance here for Hickmott. Oops! Oh, Maloney it was. Free kick to Maloney. Maloney on the half-forward line of the centre. The Dons. Well, can Essendon get up in the dying stages? They've never looked likely to win this game since early in the second quarter. There's the kick by Maloney. It's over Noonan's head and is marked for Collingwood by Lee Adamson, and that could be a 15-metre penalty. No, it's not.
I think Lee was hoping it would be.
Well, time is getting dangerously short for Dons.
30 minutes have elapsed in the final quarter. Long kick by Adamson, right over the centre. Dunn flies high. A chance for Collingwood to come forward through O'Callaghan. He boots it to the open spaces. McKenna is too slow, but the bounce favours him. He has it now, runs into trouble. Fortunately for him, he hand-passed it out to Atkinson. Atkinson is centre wing. Looks for Oborn at centre half-forward. Has found that player, and a 15-metre penalty to boot will come from this infringement. Oborn was flattened after he'd taken that mark, and it should be a 15-metre penalty, and there goes umpire Smith. And this brings Oborn within 30 metres of goal. Well, there's been very little animosity between these sides today. It's been a skillful game of football in the main. Only 1 or 2 infringements. Oborn lines up and he's put it through, and that seals the game. Oborn. First goal of the game. Collingwood 17th. The Magpies move to 17-10. 17-10. 112, Essendon 16-6, 102. So that 10-point lead the Magpies hang to, and I think that could be Oborn's second goal. I said his first, it's his second.
Well, a very long final quarter. Siren will sound any moment. Chance has gone for the Dons. As Collingwood moving to attack again. Handball out towards the half-forward line. Oops, Oborn may get another free kick. No, he won't. He's pushed out of the way, and Parks to break clear of the Dons. Half-back line. But there's a wrestle behind the play.
Siren's gone, Peter.
Siren's gone, nevertheless. So they push each other away, and there it is. A fantastic final quarter at Windy Hill, and Collingwood winning. The final score, Collingwood 17-10, 112, a 10-point win over Essendon 16.